So I'm doing some more research for my next Making a Murderer video, and I come across this story from September 25th, 2019 from Spectrum News 1, which I will link in the description below so you can go have a read of the full story for yourself. But now I don't hold much stock into this story, but who knows? Anything's possible at this point, right? But I wanted to bring it to you anyway because it's, if nothing else, it's interesting and entertaining. Stephen Avery's former cellmate allegedly confesses to framing him for murder. Now, what I was looking up was I had heard a story about where Stephen Avery confessed to a cellmate that he committed the murder, which I still wouldn't necessarily hold a lot of stock in because it's a guy in jail maybe trying to get famous. However, I'm going to bring you this story. Here we go. It's from the Milwaukee Spectrum News. If nothing else, for me doing all this research, I have found a bunch of news sites I didn't know existed from Wisconsin. This happened a week after Stephen Avery's lawyer offered a $100,000 reward to find Teresa Halbach's real killer. Then an inmate in a Wisconsin prison comes forward. Of course they did. I'm sure there was a bunch of people that came forward saying, I did it! Do I get that 100 grand though? Yeah, you can add 25 years life in prison to my sentence, but I still get that 100 G's, right? Joseph Evans Jr. is the inmate that confessed, said he's the one that actually killed Teresa Halbach. He is currently serving a life sentence for killing his wife, and he is now taking responsibility for what he calls a cover-up. You may remember the name Joseph Evans Jr. from a little while ago, because he once claimed, now this was the original story I was looking for, he once claimed that his then cellmate Stephen Avery confessed to him that he indeed murdered Teresa Halbach, and then the two became friendly. So that's the gentleman that Stephen Avery allegedly confessed to actually doing the killing of Teresa Halbach, allegedly. Now Evans wrote a 7-page letter to Stephen Avery's lawyer, Kathleen Zellner, and Evans is changing his story to confessing to murdering Teresa Halbach himself and admitting to being a part of the framing of Stephen Avery. Could this story get any more bonkers? If this was a movie, you would not believe, you'd be like, oh, that's not believable. All those twists and turns and police corruption, that's way too far-fetched, even for a movie. Man, this is real life. This is real life in Wisconsin. In the letter, Evans says he went to Avery's salvage yard on October 31st, 2005 to find a part for his vehicle. I wonder if any part of this letter is true. I wonder if he knew Evans before. I wonder if Evans ever did indeed visit the Avery salvage yard. I wonder if there's any connection at all, or if it's all just made up. He claims he saw a vehicle parked to a trailer house when a lady stepped in front of his vehicle. Evans says he hit the woman with his car. He claims she was unconscious from hitting her head on a rock. Evans said he loaded the woman into her Toyota RAV4 to take her to the hospital, but she died on the way from injury. Panicked and scared, Evans said he went inside Stephen Avery's trailer, which was unlocked, nobody was home, where he found a gun and the DNA evidence he planted inside the RAV4. What? What? He found DNA evidence of Stephen Avery in Stephen Avery's house? What? Does Stephen have a vial of his own blood? Just laying around? Out in the open? For somebody to take? Claims he shot the woman multiple times, covered the body in debris, and lit the pile on fire. Evans is asking for the $100,000 reward plus another $250,000. What's he going to do with this money? Is he going to give it to his family? Like, well, he killed his wife, so what a guy. He wants $2,000 deposited into his prison account by the end of the month to move forward, and set up a meeting. In a tweet, Stephen Avery's lawyer says the handwritten confession is worthless. The Wisconsin Department of Justice issued a statement Tuesday afternoon. This was back in September of 2019. To USA Today Network, Wisconsin. The Wisconsin Department of Justice has received the new information related to the case. The DOJ takes all credible reports seriously, but it's important to note that this new information directly contradicts information previously provided by the same individual. Yeah. So I hold zero stock in this information. I don't believe this to have any sort of truth to it whatsoever. But it just proves how many crazy theories are out there, how bonkers people are with trying to get famous from this case. Stephen allegedly told him that he actually did the killing, but when the reward comes out, no, it wasn't Stephen, it was me. And I'll tell you how I did it. For $2,000 a week. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to bring you that story. Working on my next video. Should be out soon. But, man, there's a lot of crazy theories out there, isn't there? Woo! What's your favorite crazy theory on this case that you've heard? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon.